quiet day today. It is pouring a rain outside. It's middle of July. It's 11 degrees Celsius. I've got a fleece on, I've got my raincoat on. It's cold. It's a Saturday. The boatyard is completely empty. To most people that would be quite miserable. I've just come down to the boat for a bit of a potter. I'm going to finish some straggly bits, like the sockets, put all of them on, tidy up some of the cabling under the gunnels. Just one of those days just to do little bits and bobs. So first job is I've put the ferrules on to the cables for the sockets. It's these little things. You need these for the safety certificate. You can't have any bare wires into the screw. Kind of makes sense, you know, the wires will splay inside the socket when you tighten up the screws. So these give a good base for them. So that's them, and they need to be crimped on with a crimping tool. So you just poke the wire through, crimp it on to get a good tight seal, and then trim off any excess. And then the screw for the socket will go onto that, rather than if you put it on the bare wires, it just spreads out. And the sockets we are using are called Trendy. Called Trendy Switch. We really like them, they're nice. They are quite pretty. So we're just going to go through the boat and put these on. Nice, aren't they? Really like them. And the USB sockets, which are pretty straightforward to hook up into the Wagos. Lots of slack. Right, pop a wee screw in there.
Oh no!
Upside down. Right. Shall we try that again? There you go. I like these, they've got a nice wee on-off switch. Now there's enough slack in all of the cables when we come to put a final coat on there, because I'm pretty sure it'll get scuffed as we're doing stuff. There's enough slack for them to just pop off and paint behind. And there you go, that's the USB socket done on the port bedroom. Two styles, the PD3 and the QC3, so basically Type C and normal USB fast charging. Hand's shaky. Yeah, these days it's getting difficult to get normal USB stuff. They're all Type C because of European standards. So the next wee job is to put the cable tray blocks. It's just something for the cable tray to fasten to under there, keep it secure. A couple of ways of doing that. I could put in a plethora of screws, or I could use mitre glue, which requires it's a bit super glue and an activator, and it's, from experience, it makes a very, very strong bond. It's not going to be carrying any weight, so there's no need to put a gazillion screws in it. So the activator's on, put the block up, get it level, hold it for a few seconds, and that is a rock solid Absolutely rock solid bond. Remember the plies going up and it's all been screwed in here. This is just something for the cable tray at the bottom to screw onto, really. It stops any prying little children fingers going up into where the electrics are. Yeah, just don't get any of the super glue in your fingers. We all know what that's like. And I'll just go down the boat doing that. Right, another wee job done. What else is a bloke to do on a wet Saturday afternoon when your wife has gone out to the pub without you? Another wee job done. That's the inspection hatches, all lined with foil and popped back in. Easy enough to get out. I've tidied up under the gunnels on the port side. I've put the sockets in on the port side. Right, I'm going to go home. I've enjoyed kind of just tidying up bits and bobs today, but I need to go home because I just walked along in the rain to the yard toilets and they're locked and I can't remember the code and now I need the toilet. Oh. Right, I'm off.
Hey, you!
Not much to video today, just been doing port and starboard cladding, just continuing it down the boat. So unfortunately, the next day I picked up a tummy bug. And I really didn't want to be too far away from easily accessible facilities, if you know what I mean. So we'll call this episode at this point, and hopefully normal service will resume next week. We'll see you soon.